And these are going to be the longer bolts. You're going to have 15 bolts in there. 2 of them are going to be longer than all of the other ones. So you're going to put all the big bolts in, and you're going to put the pulley in. Don't tighten these two until later, and we're not going to put this bolt in here with the pulley just yet because we're going to have to feed the cable through, and that'll get in the way if you put it on right away.
Okay, so let me ask.
And what I was thinking is just for testing that, yes, exactly. All right, the next thing you're gonna do is put the guide rods in for the plates. You're gonna have 6 boxes of weights. There's gonna be 5 10-pound plates in each box. Make sure you put the bars that have the threads. You want the threads at the top. So you're just gonna come over, slide them in. Putting these on, putting them in order, you put the stickers on later that have the weights, so they all are exactly the same except for the top one. So you're gonna take this, you're gonna put them on like that, and you're gonna slide them down. First thing you're gonna do though is put these rubber gaskets here. You're gonna slide over the top. Then you're gonna start by sliding them down until you get all 30 of the plates on top, with that being the last one. And then we'll continue the video after that. Alright, so you're gonna have these 2 little bolts with washers. They come in the piece of cardboard with the plastic. You're gonna run these up inside here, and they're gonna screw in from the top. So you're gonna tighten those next, and then we'll worry about the pulley system. So you're gonna run the rod down inside. You want the first hole to line up right there, and you use the pin to lock the rod in place. You're gonna put this over the top, and then we're gonna go. Once you're done with that, you're gonna take this little rod right here, and one side is beveled. You're gonna put that in here, and you're gonna have to hammer that home, and that's gonna keep this rod always attached to the first 10-pound plate. All right, so now that you have that in, you're gonna tighten these Allen wrenches, and this will go on top. It's easier to put this in with a hammer without this piece on there. And then you're gonna loop this over the top, and now we're gonna run the cables. Okay, you're gonna have 2 cables that are rolled up that come in the box. One of them is gonna be longer than the other one. The longer one you're gonna use for the low row, and the lat pull down is gonna be the shorter cable. This is going to go over the top. If this is in the way, right, you're going to take this one out. feed that up into it first. Like that. It's gonna come underneath this bolt here. I'm gonna go over the next pulley. Like that. It's gonna come down through the down this way. And you're gonna leave a little bit of a loop. It's gonna loop around one of the other pulleys. It's gonna go back up on the other side of this big bolt here, out of the top. Go. So you got that one. Then you're gonna go underneath this one, like that. And then down to this hole, over the top of this other pulley. This is gonna come down like this. Down. And inevitably, this is going to screw into the top of this. Like that. And then you use this nut to tighten it. So you'll want to tighten this. Once you get the pulleys in, you'll just tighten this to preference, like how tight you want the pulleys to get. So when you get it down, you'll use this nut and you'll screw it down, and that'll tighten this one onto here. But later on, you can always loosen it up and adjust it up and down if you need to, depending on how tight you want this pulley that's going to be here. Because this is going to come down like this. Right? Like that. So then you're going to put another pulley here. The top one run, you can go through and tighten all of these bolts that we've left loose the whole time. Just makes it easier if you leave them loose to tighten up. Alright, so this is the longer cable. It's going to go on the bottom. So you're gonna run through this pulley. Notice you'll have an extra pulley left over, 4-inch one. That will go in here after this is all done. You leave all this stuff loose. That way it's easy to run. So it's gonna run through, and come out the bottom down here. Then you're gonna bring it under this leg. Notice this one has the slope in it. You're gonna bring it under this pulley. Remember how we left this bolt out? So you'll get that under. Then you'll put the bushing with that. Down. Go. Just hand tighten all this stuff at the beginning, and then we'll tighten it all after we get everything ran. So it's gonna come up through the bottom here. Right. Through here, it's gonna go over the pulley that's gonna be here. That's gonna screw into this threaded piece on your frame. Same thing. You can adjust how far it goes in. You can adjust how tight your cables are going to get. So you can feel that on there. So then you're going to have this loop like this. So you have this loop here, and this loop here, and then we're going to put the two 6-inch pulleys in here. All right, so you're going to have two pieces like this. You're going to run two more of the short bolts through with the two 6-inch pulleys on there. And that's what you're going to run these through. So you're gonna have that like that, right? And you're gonna run this one up from the ground over the top. You loosen that down there so I can. There you go. So you want them to be tight. There we go. And then you're gonna put this piece on like that. And then a washer and a nut on each side. Cool? All right. So when you're all done, put the chains on. You'll have to loosen these with an Allen wrench so you can put the carabiners in on the top and bottom. Tighten up all the bolts for all the pulleys, and then put all your stickers on. And that's it. It also comes with the ankle cuff, comes with the wide grip holder, and the close grip handle. All right, enjoy.